Let's go ahead and just pray for men. It's over, man. Dudes are fucking cooked, finished, panus. Bro, every time I look outside, look on the interwebs, I get more and more embarrassed by guys. Just embarrassed. Like, it's almost to the point where now I don't even consider most guys men. Like, I just kind of consider them like they're just females with dicks walking around. Because a lot of these niggas overly emotional and don't, like, embrace or represent anything what manhood's supposed to be. And it's fucking, it's sad. It's fucking sad. It's fucking pathetic. It's fucking miserable because I can't just take them out myself. Or I could, but then I end up in prison, and that does me no good. So I got to build my power level so I can be able to fucking fix man. But we got a big problem, man. It's like, why are dudes so fucking pussy? All I do is I see niggas bitching all day. Bitching, complaining. And that's the most feminine thing a man could do is bitch and complain. Because as a man, you only get two solutions to any fucking problem. Either you sit there and you realize the problem's too big for you to fucking solve yourself. So you say, fuck it. You go someplace else and let it fucking do whatever it's going to do. Or you fix it. Those are only two options. But sitting around and complaining and bitching about it, I can't take that shit no more. And no more do you see this in the red pill spear. The red pill spear is one of the most fucking bullshit ass fucking man movements I've ever fucking seen. And it's been hijacked from the Matrix, which was actually cool. It was cool when it was in the fucking Matrix. Now all these fucking fags have put it together with fucking female intersexual relationships. And really, at the end of the day, man and woman relationships are very fucking simple. As a man, you do what the fuck you do, regardless of who gives a goddamn. And if a woman's digging you and she's feeling you, she's going to make it easy for you to fucking get to her. She'll put herself in proximity and position to be your girl. She'll do it herself. Almost like fucking clockwork. It's like nature has this fucking cool thing where you, like, if you're a man's man, you do what's fucking necessary in life. Women find their way to you. It's very fucking easy. Very simple. You don't have to have no game. You ain't got to go to the gym and do none of that bullshit. All you got to do is just be a productive, fucking useful man that's valuable to the community and has some leadership skills and have your life planned out. And women will figure out a way to try to get a part of your land because they don't know what the fuck they're doing with their life. So they need a fucking man. It's that simple. But these red pill faggots get on the fucking interwebs and they bitch all day. We want traditional women who don't have high body counts and don't do OnlyFans. And they dress nicely and modestly and blah, blah, blah. No tattoos, blah, blah, blah. And my question is, well, nigga, stop fucking them. Like, you guys talk all this shit. You guys talk about having one traditional woman. Are any of you niggas going to do the traditional shit that man do, which is put your foot in a bitch's ass? Or put your foot in a woman's ass or children's asses or other man's asses when they're doing on bullshit? OnlyFans only exists because men fucking send money to it. They provide resources to it. So if you're not going after the guys who are fucking out there buying the shit, then whose fault is it? Shut the shit down. If it's that detrimental to society, shut it down. But a lot of these niggas are complacent because they're making money from it. They got conflict of interest. And that's what fucking annoys me about a lot of dudes is the contradiction that they fucking live. Like the Andrew Tates of the world, that one white dude that has that fucking podcast where he brings on the OnlyFans chicks, Fresh and Fit, Diamond Sharp, all these fuckers. They eat off of the fucking nonsense. They eat off of it. They get their money in cash from bitching about it. But when it actually comes to solving the problem, they do nothing for it. They do nothing for it. Like, because simply, you guys have to understand, women want the attention. So if you're giving them the attention that they desire through these shows and through these platforms, and you're growing their avenue or you're growing their fucking revenue source, then why would they stop? What reason is there to stop? It makes no sense. Because I'm looking at it like as a business person. If these dumbasses going to keep bringing me on the goddamn show and keep supporting me and it's going to ridicule me like I haven't been ridiculed by everybody else in the fucking world, why would I stop? I'm still making money from it. And one of the funniest ones was with that one show, I think it's Outrageous, with the girl, she got kicked off for saying, asking the guy, do you ever think about the Roman Empire? And then the guy got mad. You're not bringing no value. You're an OnlyFans chick and blah, blah. He sounded like the fucking teacher kicking the kid out of class that wanted to be out of class. And my question is, why do you have this show? Why do you bring on these brain dead TikTok chicks and then bitch about them being brain dead TikTok chicks, trying to lecture and educate them? If you want all this shit to stop as a man, stop giving dick and attention to girls that are wayward. Only provide girls that are actually trying to do their best. Give them the attention, give them the fucking admiration, and praise them. And then when other women see that those girls are the ones getting praised, they'll change their fucking tune. But until then, modern man's just a pathetic fucking lazy ass give upper ass nigga. These niggas cry about they just cry about everything. All the relationships. Like I hear guys crying, my girlfriend. Well, nigga, why you got a girlfriend then? Like what the fuck? First of all, you always be asking. I be asking niggas, what is a girlfriend? What does that even mean? Well, it's like yeah, it doesn't mean shit. All it sounds like to me is that you provide all the husband duties and you get nothing in return except for fucking some snatch every once in a while. But outside of that, even the snatch is not good because she doesn't try anymore because she doesn't have to try because she got you by the balls. So you're doing all the things that you would do as a married couple without getting any of the advantages of it. Because if she walks and leaves, she has no equity. You lose out on everything because you put all your investment in this chick. And I get mad at the niggas who want to be sneaky links. Because you niggas bitch about, I can't find no good girls out here. Well, nigga, why are you being the guy that's on the side? You can't find any good girls, but you're going to bitch. You're going to be the one fucking these girls that have guys already because you're the sneaky link. Because at least I get pussy and I don't have to give anything in return. No, you give up your soul. You give up the possibility of having a decent relationship because she sees you as a human dildo. And see, that's the thing I'm talking about with guys. It's just like the complaining without doing anything about it. They want their cake. They want to eat it too. And I'm like, in what world? In what world do you get to have your cake and eat it too? That defies the logic of physics. And that's what a lot of men are looking at when they look into relationships. They want to be able to like get all the love and attention and loyalty, but be able to cheat, but also not have to come in and provide the resources so they can be able to afford to cheat. So it's like, what do you want then? You just want a mom that fucks you? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, nigga? Because I don't understand that type of relationship. Because as the way I look at relationships, it's like, brother, either you have to pay for her time, like in an escort type situation where you're paying just for a date or something like that, or you guys are working out, or you got to basically take care of her for the rest of her life. So which one do you want? Taking care of the rest of her life, or do you want to pay up front just for the date, for a temporary rent? Because this girlfriend, all this intermediate shit that you're talking about doesn't exist. And then anything else that you get like pussy outside of that, you're playing a risky game because now you're playing with your fucking sexual health. You're playing with other man's, possibly another man's fucking wife or significant other who might try to come kill you. Are you dealing with a setup chick? But it doesn't, there is no walk around to get away from having to take on the responsibility of having a fucking relationship. Like it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work. And this is what annoys me with guys, because a lot of guys are living in fucking delusion. They're living in this delusional la-la land where they keep believing that like somehow they could be absolved of responsibility, but still have power and the ability to change shit. And it's like, bro, no, that's not how the game works. And like another thing we got a huge problem with these dudes, man, is the hero and idol worship that I see from guys. These fucking dudes, man, are always looking for somebody to praise. It's like fucking women. Like women always fall in love with the pastor because the pastor's like the leader of the church. But these guys be falling in love with fucking sports athletes, social media niggas. And like these guys become like their fucking gods almost. They're idols. Like the Andrew Tate, like last year, looking back on the Andrew Tate worship, I said, this is incredible. Grown men singing the praises of Andrew Tate, never met this nigga. He's like, he stands for masculinity and manhood. Meanwhile, the nigga's doing OnlyFans pimping, texting motherfuckers behind the phone like, show me your dick and send $1,000. Nigga, how's that masculine? I'm just saying, what are we talking about here? At a certain level, we gotta start to really examine who these idols are, who these people that we worship. Like I always say, man, don't worship me. Just take what I say and fucking try to apply your life and see if it works. But I don't want to be worshipped. I don't want to be I don't want a statue. I don't want to be like Andrew Tate. I just want to keep doing what I'm fucking doing and talk shit in the camera and then you guys pay me. That's how you can fucking worship me. Send me some money. But this idea that people draw me artwork and all this other bullshit, nigga, fuck out of here. Nah, you crazy, nigga. I don't need that in my life. That's how the downfall comes. Because I'm liable to do some shit that would have me on the front page on the news. Like, hey, Apex got caught fucking his wife behind a movie theater or some shit. You guys might think I'm cool for doing that. I don't know. This latest people, they're strange. But yeah, man, it's like we're in a strange state where guys are just fucking just defeatists. They can't give me yes or no answers. They want to have a girlfriend but they don't want to have any responsibility. Just want to have somebody to put their hole in and call in. Basically, want a prostitute they don't have to pay for. Essentially, that's what all men want. It's wild out here, man. I don't know where it goes. Like dudes, like the stock of dudes is dropping, but the stock of guys that actually figure it out, your stock's gonna keep rising. If you're embracing masculinity from now on, I mean, it's always gonna be fucking at a premium. But especially now, man, masculinity is at a fucking all-time premium. Go get paid, brothers. Go get paid. Learn how to fucking use your masculinity to your advantage, because there's no masculine dudes. 99% of dudes are just giving up on life. At like 23, they gave up. Don't give up. Keep fighting.